Ya motho tla ke tse nako e ke go amogela gape gongwe le gongwe go re ditseng o le teng mo letsatsing la gompieno mme ebile jaaka ke go solofeditse re tlo go nna jalo le puisano mo maitsiweng a letsatsi le la gompieno tlo go buisana jalo le ntate Poopedi le mme Poopedi mme kganya re tlo go buang le bone ka yone motho ke le gore e botlhokwa thata ka lebaka la gore ke tse ding tsa dikgang tse le gore di ka go fatlhosa o le moreetsi wa station seno sa Star FM 102.9 MHz mme ntle le tshenyo nako tla ke tse tshonwe ntate Poopedi le mme Poopedi ke lamogetse mo thulaganyong ya rona ya ntometsebe mo Star FM 102.9 MHz mo Klerksdorp Northwest le ka tsa tshonwe fela la dumedisa bareetsi ba rona
ntate Modipa ke a o dumedisa ke dumedisa le bareetsi ba Star FM le matla la Jesu Kriste mo polisi wa me amen.
Ke dumedise mamamedi tate Modiba ke Poopedi a bua.
Thank you mme wa ka mo maitsibeng a letsatsi la gompieno ya ka ke ke boleletse bareetsi ba rona gore re tla go buisana le lona mme se se botlhokwa ka puisano ya rona ke gore re batla go ba fatlhosa re ba fe maele ba bulege matlho ka tse dintsa dilo tse ile gore motlho mongwe ga bana kitso wa tsone yaanong ke ka mokgwa ke le memileng gore le nne karolo ya thulaganyo ya rona ko tshimologong fela ke bue le wena mme Poopedi gore mo nakong e fetileng o kile wa nna leloko la Rivers of Living Waters mo nakong e re buang le wena ka yone yana ga o sa tlholo le leloko la teng.
Yes, I'm not.
Ebile o no le motho mongwe o le go no le gaufi thata le Bishop Zondo ka mesebetsi e mengwe ya kereke.
Tate Modiba ke nnete re startile go ka ko Rivers of Living Waters Ministries ka 2014 and 2014 November Agula branch ya Pitori. We were asked to move from the branch ya Joburg to Pretoria. Then I became the branch secretary ya Pitori that time.
Yes.
Then officially we started at 2015 Pitori the branch because that was after the crossover service. It's the first crossover service that was held at showgrounds. And then as being the secretary of the church, I was working very closely with the bishop, the communication and everything branching. Not only that, as the years continued, I became a member of the fundraising committee, national, not only at the branch level, but for Rivers of Living Waters International.
Taba ke batlang o tlhalosetse bareetsi ba rona ka yone e le gore o no tsa karolo mo go yone ya partaking. Ha re bua ka partaking re bua ka eng ebile ke eng se le go sa diragala mo partaking?
Okay, kupalin tshwarele because I'm not very good at Sotho, I'll mix ne.
Yeah, ke nnete.
Okay. Partaking, it's a group of people, we call them partakers. It's a group of people or individuals that have made a pledge. They will serve the ministry with their finances, supporting the ministry financially. So in other churches, they call them kingdom financiers. Others call them kingdom growers. But basically, these are the people that are funding the ministry. And they've taken that decision as a family or as an individual to say, nah, kitlo to some finances. If we talk about anything for the projects and all that, partakers happy because other people would say, no, there is a different kinds of offering and different kinds of giving. But partakers, these are people, when we say on a monthly basis, for Rivers of Living Waters Ministries, there were categories where you say the birds, what do you call them? Birds is and then the doves and the eagles. When you talk about the birds, less than 1,000 rand monthly, and then you go to the doves, anything from 1,000 to 10,000. The eagles, these are the ones that come from 25,000. There's no limit to what you can give in the church. 25,000, 50,000, 100,000 contributions that people pledge to give to the ministry. So when we say partakers, these are people who say on a monthly basis, yes. So that's what the churches are using, like maybe kingdom financiers or kingdom growers. Those are the people who are financing the ministry.
But ba identify ka tseleng ya gore bana le tšhelete kana.
Okay, let me talk about my experience, Linda Poopedi. When we joined Rivers of Living Waters, we were invited by a couple. Like, you know how people are, you judge each other when you see each other or you think they can cope or in. Then what happens is, that assessment, people around you. Then we got invited to a breakfast session where the other people who are already financing the ministry were. Then when we got into that breakfast session, when the bishop will only have time with those selected few, then you realize, okay, they talk about the forthcoming projects, what is needed and what the church is doing. So how the people are identified, it's a word of mouth where and then we meet other people, and then we identify this couple, they are in business or they are in managerial positions, senior positions, then they may be able to get in at a different level they are partaking and be part of this thing. So people recruit each other.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not something that it's openly talked about, but the people who are already in the group of partakers look for more members to come in.
Now, ke a bona gore go na le tšhelete e ngata ile gore ya tsena mo kerekeng. A go na le any accountability or any feedback e le gore phuthego ya kry-a go tswa ko mo kerekeng?
Okay, let me talk about the different kinds of offering that Rivers of Living Waters Ministries has. And I've seen on other TV shows as well, they have the same kind of a model that they use to collect monies. In church, there's love offering, which is your normal free will offering, or to return random guy. Then you've got tithe, which is 10% of what you earn. Then you've got thanksgiving, whatever you want to give, Oleboha Modimo. And then there's a building fund, TV ministry fund, then a blessing exchange. Blessing exchange, in a way you come as Mupute or Obatla Matohonolo exchange ali bishop. So blessing exchange offering it's the only money that it's not given to the ministry's account, it gets given to the bishop direct. So blessing exchange starts at 1,000 rand minimum. But again, it depends on what you want. That's how it's said for Obatla Ing. So if Utsepa Modimo, you want millions and millions, you cannot be asking that 1,000 rand. So obviously, it depends what is it that you can do. That's a blessing exchange. When you are asking about Kunali accountability, there's what do you call it, fundraising, the Stephen Zondo Foundation and Ministries, which is most of these churches have a foundation on the side. Foundation, it's where you say you are going to do outreaches for people in the community or whatever areas that need help. Then you would take those funds there. There are people who are always contributing in these foundations and in the funds there. But when you ask about accountability, there isn't. Because when you talk about tithes, all the branches, they submit tithes and all the other offerings I've mentioned to the head office. And then the accounts that people see on TV, and or you want to give and and you want them to continue. There is no one who knows exactly how much is being deposited in those accounts. So and again, another thing I want to touch on, I almost forgot. When we talk about partakers, it's not only members of the church. You must understand that. Okay. Other people are partakers because Muruti Mang Mang Boni Bishop on TV and like let me become a financer of this ministry. So it's not only members. Other business people who are out there not even becoming members of the church, but they are giving in money into the ministry. So accountability, not at all. No one knows how much is being made with these income streams that are coming into the church.
Mo nakong e kgolo le nyane re tle re bone batho ba bangwe ba re ba nehela ka dikoloi ba nehela ka matlo bonnete ba taba e ke
you know, when you say that I'm reminded of a story that when we started Rivers of Living Waters Ministries, there's a guy who was told and was phoned, he was on a way to say, God has, there's a prophecy that God said, you need to give your car, the current car that you was driving, a Jeep, to Moruti, a specific pastor in the church. And then God will bless you with a car. So, and then because that came from the word of prophecy, so-called prophecy, came from the bishop, the guy gave Kakotoi. It's almost 10 years now. He's still waiting for the car that God was going to bless him with. And when you like these prophecies come, whether you remember when they say give your car to somebody else or somebody, and another common thing is when people give the land, or I'm giving this land to the church.
Yeah.
So you get such people, but most of the time those prophecies are not real. It's what the church wants or what has been targeted. If rebata a certain amount or a certain money, then it will be a prophecy based on that. So those prophecies are manufactured to help the ministry or to help a bishop. And Rivers of Living Waters Ministries, he's the one that will tell you, Mrs Poopedi, ubatla something and then utsweridilo. Budimo ubatla gore ulukulle. And it's ising Mrs Poopedi wena. Ibe wena on tshantšhelete ena. So, and you think like, okay, fine. If God told him that, and my husband doesn't know about it, and I'm not supposed to tell him about it, how is it a prophecy that is dividing the family? So you can see all these things are manufactured, but they would not approve somebody who doesn't have those things. So it's already targeted at people who have the means to give.
So, the very same moruti or pastor or bishop, ina yena ai offerang gore ke batla go fa Ntate Poopedi koloi, ke batla go nehela ka koloi mo Ntate Poopedi. Is it real?
Okay. Again, most of the what do we call it? When somebody is like it's already pre-planned. When you say I'm going to give this somebody, like you get pastors that say I'm going to give maybe members of the community 1,000 rand a month or groceries and all that. So it's a marketing strategy where people are going to give afterwards because they're going to support that pastor, that ministry, because Barry Utusa's chap and he's giving. But all those things are meant to attract more people to come and give. So if there's a pastor that says, if I'm Ruti Mang Koloi,
yes.
Remember, it's going to be publicized. Everyone is going to see, and everyone is going to think, "Wow, what a kind act!" And the man of God is giving. I can give you an example. We went to Kakanwa, somewhere in Venda, 2015, Rivers of Living Waters Ministries, with the foundation, where the bishop was offering 5 houses that the ministry has built, the foundation, and furnished and all that. What people don't know is those houses were built by members, the partakers, built the houses. And then amongst us who were there were people who bought the furnitures, the beds and everything that were needed, and groceries. The church or the pastor had nothing to do with that. It's just the banner and the branding that comes to say, the houses, the cars and all that. It's the partakers, the financiers that are doing all those things. So it's just to attract more people to give.
Ke batla go buela gape go gannye Mrs Poopedi. Aware if moruti are mo phuthegong or whoever are ke tlo go fa 1,000 rand ene le sa bone ha mo fa yone o bua fela re ke tlo fa mamang 100,000 rand ke tlo fa mamang 5,000 rand and then it doesn't happen mo pele ga matlo a lone a go bofelong ba letsatsi a batho ba tshepisitsweng tšhelete ba tlo go e kreya.
Okay. I've got different examples from different churches. Most of the time, 99% of the time, the people who are testifying or groceries or funding, they did not receive. Remember, as Christians, we're not going to go and follow up and say, 1,000 rand, 500 rands. Most of the time, no, they don't get it. And even if you see testimonies, if you make time to meet the people, nebafa di testimony gore na bamfile tšhelete ya sekolo, you would find that no, it was only registration. It's not, or even the whole amount ya sekolo. But when the testimony gets given on TV, the foundation for taking me to school, it's all lies so that they can get people to give. Most pastors, when they do that, the people that would give you a testimony to say yes, most of them are part of the scheme.
You attract about
to come and give to that particular ministry. So if there's a pastor that says, I am doing this and publicizing it, let me tell you, he is trying to get more people to giving into that, or what do you call it? Funding. But most people, there is no way of verifying, especially if the names are not published. If Muruti Arekifa, I'm taking care of 10 families, but no one knows which 10 families in the location have been taken care of. Chances are he is just milking the community and making sure the money comes to him.
Member Poopedi, how true is the miracle money? If you know something about that, miracle money. At some stage, you told mo bank account nya ka ke kreile madi a makana ke kreile tšhelete kana ke nnete into
I have never experienced that, and I haven't met anyone and I wouldn't answer on that.
Okay, Ntate Poopedi a re thuse mo if ile o na le any idea ka ntwe ya miracle money.
Ke tla bua haholo ka mo ke tswang ba living waters. Ntate Zondo, I used to say he was more sophisticated than Bapangwe. Why am I saying this? Ke dintse no teleng hore di bonala hantle hore ke maka ona sa di etsa tsela ona sa buthiwe ka sezolo ba re motho sa buthiwe ona sa etse magic ka re tsena tsa miracle money le tseding ke magic 1 tseding 2 ke ntse tse di arrangetsweng hantle. Account number ya Mapopedi ya Ntate Modipa le leng ba di tseba ha se di kenywa mo, because remember such a pastor, bishop or prophet o na le ba sebetsa le bone ba bang ke ba IT ba bang ke ba ile ke ntho tse di etsuwang motho be sa re he ho hlaile 20,000 accountong yaka, it's pre-planned. Ke ntho tse le hore ba sebedisana ka hare ba bang ke magic fela ha di on ntho tseno. The reason I'm saying more tswang o na le sophisticated o ile a tswa mo tseo tse leng hore di bonwa ka mahlo hore tseno tsona ha se nnete, le ba re o beilo le tso wa kwalwa kelello ha se nnete. Taba tsa miracle money don't exist. Batho re tlamele re tswe re o sebetsa re sebeletse tšhelete le Bible ya tšho o sebeletse bana le mosadi wa hao. Miracle money ha iyo ntwe.
Yeah, ke ngwe ya dilo tse le gore di attract batho, and most of these people ba kile ba thola miracle money. Are you saying this is all lies?
Ke mashano.
Yes.
How okay yone le part of the plan? Okay, marketing strategy fela hore wena o khone hore o bue o testify. Remember, it's all about people coming to testify and are wa tswa go etsa etse mohlolo na ka tsoha mona ha ke tswa kerekeng ka thola tšhelete accountong ya ka so le so. For that kind of a pastor or bishop or a khone 3 millions, losing 10,000 so-called miracle money means nothing. He invest ka le 10,000 eo ba batang morao ho etala jwang. It's like a pyramid. Ntho tseno it's something e leng hore se ba ithutile hore ba tlo re khuthuza jwang le batho ba kwaleleng, because mo Africa le motho wa tumelo ha ba re khuthuza behind the pulpit it becomes easier.
And most of these people ba ile gore ba romellwa tšhelete ba kreya tšhelete ba batla go testify ha ba bui tšhelete e tswa go ma, because tšhelete we romella motho e na le motho e le go we rometse. Who is that person? They never tell us.
Ha ba tsile bona ke re ntate ntho tseno tse di tswang mmusong wa le 50 di swa ba bang ba re ke thotse tšhelete ke ena ile hantla ke fitla a ya nyamela e nyametse jwang e khutletse ho monga yone. Di swa re ha re hlalosa mo letong le re leng lona hore there are times mo leng hore batho ba na le o thaba ba re wa tseba ka modimo wa Ntate Zondo ke thotse business ke thotse lele ntho tseo ka o fela o di tholang tsa le 50 ka letsola le beileng a o blessa la le 50 di khutlela ho monga tsona. Is why bongata ba bone ba ba kening bana le sa bona. How ba sheba today, we know a lot of them, they used to be millionaires. Habasana next, especially how so culting, because we have to keep on making people aware or hasikerek into the cult. How so he recalls into the high. That is why Hagizwa Hanyan that Liba Ruti Batuling ba re ba bula di-ministry tsa bone. He recalls ntho a o fileng yona ene la hore o sebetse ka yona o qetelle ministry o sa kgone le ho ema. Ntho tseno tsa di-miracle money ha di exist ntate ke mashane.
Tla re boele ko Mme Poopedi ke botse potso e reng Mme Poopedi o tseba ha kae ka ntho e bidiwang one-on-one? What's happening ko one-on-one?
Okay, we've spoken a lot about the one-on-ones. One-on-one is a meeting arranged with an individual, that bishop. Okay. But it's not easy to get. You cannot just come into the church and the bishop. You have to know certain people who can organize the meeting. So Kopitori, where we were in that we would facilitate those meetings through that input. Oligo Everton, who manages the diary under the bishop, when can you get it? And unfortunately, when we got to understand the dangers of one-on-one and what happens when people go there, it was too late because there were a lot of people that we arranged the one-on-ones for. And one-on-ones, as I think Ndati Poopedi previously has indicated, it's where people come back and others raped, others with no recollection of what happened, others, even if you tell them, this is what happened to you, it's like they don't even remember. I've got somebody who went into one-on-one before Ndati Poopedi went in. She didn't recall at all, and I gave her the date and I said, check, because you don't go for free. That's another thing. Okay. So you pay for consultation early at the bishop. It can be anything from 10,000 depending na negotiate as well. Yeah. So and I said to her, on this day you went in, and when you came out you didn't look well. So and I Linda Poopedi, we waited almost 2 hours for you to come out. That's the only time she could recall because I gave her the details.
All right.
Yes, and what she was not even aware of, she was raped on that day. But I think she blocked it. She didn't want to deal with it. But that is where the danger that most people go into the one-on-one, and you go especially if they go on their own, it's most dangerous because you can't come back and tell your husband, the bishop raped you. Yes.
You know the reason why ke batla gore ke boeletse kanye ya one-on-one.
Yes.
Because it is happening in most of the churches. But one-on-one. You go to this church, there is one-on-one. You go to this other church, there is always one-on-one. And people are not talking about this thing openly. What is happening, in fact, more one-on-one.
Okay, remember when we go to church for different reasons. Others genuinely seeking God. Others have problems in their lives, marriages, work, or whatever you want. And then when you get to church and you're thinking, I've been here for such a long time, but I don't see a breakthrough in whatever challenges that I'm facing. And then you decide, maybe if Kika Kopanali Muruti or Li Bishop one-on-one. And then that one-on-one happens. And when you are there, you happen to experience the trauma or rape or something that you were not expecting happens. How do you go out and tell people it happened to me? Because remember, it's the appointment that everyone is looking forward to. But when you come out, you were raped, you were abused or whatever, and then some do not even have a recollection. So when you come back, who do you tell? And like I said in the previous interview that I did, what happens in the one-on-one, and when you come back, it's like if you happen to question Bishop Zondo, if you happen to question him, he tells you straight who will believe you.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you know, okay, fine, it's your word against the bishop's word, and unalima putueko, thousands of them. So most people keep quiet, not because they want it, like they don't want to talk about it, but they are scared, they're going to be seen as if they are lying, and no one will believe them. So that is why it's kept a secret. But most churches that do those things are in the occult. You cannot do a one-on-one, only a clean pastor or run a clean ministry, where then you need to be alone with females. Why? And then in the one-on-ones, again, another thing is most one-on-ones are recorded. So if you want to talk about what happened, and then like go Pretoria, I've got a young girl who was raped by the bishop, and then she wanted to talk, and then she was told, Guti, remember, I have a video of you. So in the one-on-ones, there are recordings that are taking place. Then if when you confided or something happened to you in that one-on-one and you want to talk, so who wants their video to be released in the public space? So those are the things that most people are faced with, the challenge. And when you see all these people defending Baruti, saying nothing, it's a lie, Nayonkin, they're not really defending Baruti because the pastors, they are defending their stories, or they don't want to be seen as the victims or that it has happened to them. And mostly females are the ones that are defending the pastors that are doing these things.
Mo nakong e kgolo le nyane Mama Poopedi le Ntate Poopedi re tla go bone batho ba tshepisiwa dilo tse ngata, batho ba tshepisiwa manyalo, batho ba tshepisiwa dikoloi, all these things. 3 years ya feta, 5 years ya feta, motho ha sa krei ntho ile gore ona itshepisitswe, but still people ba santse bana le tshepo ya gore ntho tse di tla go etsagala, whereas e le dilo tse le gore ke maka.
Okay, when we go to all these conferences where you pay money in return of getting a breakthrough, be it a job, manyalo, or in, you know, the funny thing is every time those, maybe you given a time frame, 3 months, 3 years, whatever, people live on hope. And because we believe we are very loyal to the Christian religion and the belief system here to have faith, and then people go with the faith. Yeah, no, there's something I'm not doing right. And Bishop Zondo would even tell you, remember when you were doing this, check your heart. Maybe you were not giving with a clean heart. So now you get to be questioned, Wuti, did you have a pure heart when you were giving? Look at yourself. Is it with, like, you know, now you are blamed if things don't come through.
Okay.
So you don't receive your breakthrough. It's no longer about for 4,005 for that seminar, or we left for one-on-one. No, check your heart. How were you giving? So now you are the one who is questioned. So you live on hope. No. Maybe it's not my time. But that is why people keep on giving, going back to these ministries, because then the pastor will say, it's not up to me, it's up to you. Your attitude, check your attitude. How is it? Maybe that is why God is not answering your prayers.
All right.
Yes.
Now, more Kenya Rivers of Living Waters, we've seen so many times, even more the newspapering and everywhere. There are so many cases still against the victims, but nothing is happening in terms of maybe Bishop Zondo. What's your take on that? What's happening?
To be honest with you, it's so painful because there are a lot of victims that are waiting to see what is happening with these cases that have been opened. And what is happening is a disgrace in the law system, the justice system here in South Africa, because the cases have been opened. He has been questioned by the police. They've met with the victims and the witnesses where there are witnesses. So I don't understand why it's taking long, because before the corona lockdown and everything happened, they said as soon as the courts are open, he will be in court. So we're still waiting. But it just shows that in South Africa, I don't know how to say it.
Okay.
So it's like justice is not, if you have the money, you can beat the system. And that's what keeps other people from opening up, like in telling their stories or opening cases, because they think, what's one, 2012 it happened and all that. But we are saying this is not 2012. And we are not giving up. We will push until something happens. Because now, for not wearing masks, for breaking the regulations, the lockdown, but we have a rapist living amongst us and nothing is being done.
Yeah, Tate Poopedi, go na le batho ba bangata ba ile go ba ntse ba tswa re bona baruti ba ntse ba tswa mo kerekeng ya Rivers of Living Waters maphuthego a tswa Ntate Poopedi o ka re se bakiwa keng? What is the cause of all these things mo kerekeng?
God is taking back his church. God is taking back his church in Tadewaka. God is taking back his church. Ba buleha mahlo ntate. Ha ke bua ka tsela ena ne re le kae last week re bua stationing se sengwe re bua ka baruti ba bane ba ileng gore ba re founetse gore ba tswa ka Rivers of Living Waters. Ha ba sa le bane ba i7 jwale ntse ba bua jwale gore ha re sa le mo re ne re ditseba taba tseno impa re sa tsebo re sa tshwere ke eng no re itshwasulla re atsa. God is taking back his church. Maphuteo a tsamaya sheba ntate le ba mamedi ka ofela ba Radio Star FM ha o fela period ena re leng ho yona government e re go ka khutlelwa dikerekeng ke kopa ho shetle ka kerekeng ya Bishop Zondo ho tlabe ho le jwa because morana modimo nka kereke re khutlela pe nako eno ya corona ke e modimo a buang le rona ke ile ka e bua tlhatla e pheta until someone angutla yana le tsebo God is taking back his church. God is talking to us and saying, if my people who are called by my name have fela ba ka utlwa ba fetwa ba furalla le fifi ke tla nesa dipula hare hantlo tsa bone dipula tsa mahlonolo ke ba hlakole ke ba tshwarelele male wa bona ka bokhutswane ntate ha se ntho e leng hore ya makatsa selemo sa 2020 I'm saying this, I've said it, I'll keep on saying it ke selemo sa mehlolo emeng ya mehlolo e tsahalang besides corona ke mohlolo wa hore morena modimo o nka kereke ya hae o e khutlisetsa ho yena hobane itse ha ne ya ba hore ne re tshepe a ba tshepile ba e fetola ho ba di-cult
ya go bokhutlong ha re kwala Ntate Poopedi le Mema Poopedi re bona di-badge, di-stickers, di-t-shirts, everything that belongs to that church batho ba tswang ba di fisa ke eng se batho ba se lemogile morago because ke nagana most of the people ha ba ne ba reka di-stickers tse di-t-shirt and everything sa kereke ne ba na le tshepo ya gore di ba fa matla or di na le certain powers but now things have changed.
All those mediums dintho tseno ka ofela di-oil di-sticker ka ofela tseno ke ntho tse leng gore o a di sebedisa Bishop Zondo le ba bang ba mofuta wa hae go ka ba a point of contact ka ba tsela ya o ka etsa selekano hare ha ene le modingwana wa hae le bao ba neng ba nagana gore ba sebeletsa modimo ska rona tjena ntho tseno ka ofela ha o tswa mmusong wa lefifi ha o ipate ntate ke bua especially ka bao ba tswa ba santsaneng ba le ka Rivers of Living Waters le ba tsamaileng empa ba pata hobane hona le ba bangata ba ile hore ba tswile empa ha ba batle ho tsejwe ba bang ba tswile empa ha motho a ba botsa hore ha le sa le o mo o tshaba o bua boldly so that is why ho santsane hona le boruti ka hare hona le maphutelo ka hare a founelang ba tsamaileng. We know of so many like bo senior pastor Mama Bolo bontate Mputing bo Butim Thembu ba founela batho rao le wena no so ya backslider o tsamaile le batho ba ne tlamile ka sebetsi ba re ke tswile le fifing ba ske ba tshaba ntate ha se o tswa le fifing o qala ka o khata di ties le ntho tsa teng o chesa ntse ka o fela because di tsamaya le spirit seo ke ntsweng ke Bishop Zondo go ka connecta le wena di-oil tse di neng di kenywa ke bontate Mputing di connecta matlo a rona ha pata ba re ba tshane o ka re ke ngakeng ke tsone tse ba kenang ka tsone ba connecta there is why bongata o makala hore o ne go tla jwang hore ntate Bishop ona go ngatle ka sprofit a re ke bone maobane la pela o betala ntho tse itsellele o kena through ntho tseo that is why through ntho tseo ntate Bishop a khona hore a few weeks ago hona le ntate o ileng a radio station engwe a hlalosa hore Bishop o ile a mo founela ana le mofumadi bosiu a re ke kopa le kene thobalanong ke tshepa bongata ba ile ba iutla video ya teng ile ya matha di social media le kene thobalanong empa le mpe speakereng ke mamele everything mara le sebedise di-oil tseno before le kena thobalanong through the oil tseno but could not understand that is how through the oil tsena a ileng a kena ho ntate ona hore ebe ena a sebetsang mofumadi wa hae thobalanong ke tsela tseo a di sebedisang no when you cut everything o tsela ka o chisa ntate before o tla re ke sa tla confessa ke break the silence ro etsa teng chisa ntho engwe le engwe e re Rivers of Living Waters oil miracle cloth sutu pura eno ya baruti le ntseno kaofela ke tsone tse leng gore go kwalwa dikelello tsa lona ka tsone go kenwa ka tsone ke ka go ntlhaengwe ne ke batleng o ikenyang tate me hantsa bua ka taba tsa bo di one on one kore bongata ba bo mme ba tsetella ba itshola are hey le nna o ka re ke nna I'm to blame because the way ne ke sheba ntate Bishop ka teng maybe ke mo file this thing ya gore ke a mo batla le how can I talk about it ke moya o tsusitsweng remember ntate Bishop before a tla o targeta una le nthunyana tsa di etsang gore ha o mo shebe ka tsela engwe moradi wa the young assistant at the Bishop Zondo o ile a hlalosa gore ntwe ngwe e tse di etsuwang tate wa ka di oil tse di tshaswang ka motlasa di city a day before the actual day ya service ke tsona di tsosa memoya eno ya last ha o dula o tsona le mofumadi o thole ha o sheba Bishop o mo sheba ka tsela ngwe sa tsebile gore you can't control yourself. That is why one on one eba easy because so sebeditse wena o nahana re kwena o le mphoso o tshaba le o hla you are a victim. I said it this way, I'm saying it again, you are a victim tlamile o hlaise dintho tseno ke culting nako e fitlile ya gore culting tate e expose you tate Bishop Zondo a tshware ke ka ho re reng ba molao ke kopa le re thuse mona lona ba di politiki lona ba di gender based organizations re thuse mono ya ka re bona ba di politiki ntate ba ema ka manto go tshwana le this day re bona mo di TV ka go fatso pule go eme o thwa go lanelwa ditokelo tsa bomme le tlhikifatso ya bomme ha o ebueng le eno re a tseba gore o itshwere ka Mapopedi o bua antare ha o sina sa hao o mathate re a tseba di bribe tse a di etsang tate Bishop Zondo re a tseba o sindile jwalo ka 2012 empa eno ke 2019 ntate 2020 I mean go fedile empa batho ba bolae matswalo a nna a tshaba gore o tla ntoya re a tseba gore wa loya now ke botsa potso e le nngwe ka mehla if o le mo Christ o le mo ruti o tshaba gore o tla loiwa are you saying Satan o na le matla o fitla Jesus Christ Satan o na le matla o fitla modimo na if you really trust and believe in God letswalo le tla shwa ska nna le Mapopedi re nkile leto leno le re le neilweng ke Jehova gore re lwanele ditopollo ya Israele letswalo le shwele jwale re sebetsa mosebetsi o re o fuweng ona go lopollo ya Israele ntate ha ke kwala ha o ka nne only 1 minute kuna le nthonyana tse leng gore tlamile re ne re mathao tsone because baruti ke bona ba tshwereng di branch ha ba santsane ba kwalehile jwalo branching tse ngata ha ba tsebile gore ntate Bishop ke mang o ya ka Botswana hona le batho ba ileng gore ba re ipile ba bang ba tlile ka mona ka Everton ka Robert Shemo ha ba re ipe jwalo ha ba khutlela morao ba di tsika speed se re founetswe ke ba mmalwa ba re bolella gore di teng so ka Botswana re a ikopela tlohelang go thaba le tlo sala le bangwe gobane nako ke eno ya gore le tseng ka dinnete le senoleng Satan gore Satan ha sana matla ntho tseno ntate tsa di one on one ha di etsagale fela ha o ile o Bishop di etsagala le ka di deliverance class ya Rivers of Living Waters takes 5 days hona le batho ba ileng gore they manifest during deliverance class ba kopane be se ba nkelwa officing ya ntate Bishop Zondo ba reijiwe mo I remember one lady she's from the Free State. She's from the Free State. Una kena le rona ka Pretoria. Deliverance class yeno ntate ha kopana iswe office ya ntate Bishop. She was raped. Ha tswa mono because una a bona ntse di etsahetseng gore ho etsahetse ntse ba mele le tso kwa la kelello. Aya ho moruti mme ba mitsa Matheta ke moruti a mo bolella re ho etsahetse. Matheta a pata ntho tseno a bua le ngwana na ona gore di ska be di atswa. Ntho tseno di a tswella pele o fitlhela go eleng gore le ene sainetse no o etsa sa tsebe jwang because ha se o initiate remember this is part of initiation ha se o kene o initiate ha o sa iketetsa ka o rata ha o Bishop Zondo controls you ha di bua this today she is divorced because of that a tshepiso re ke taufa 500,000 ke tla wetsa ntlo le leng ha ke tsore ntlo tso di thuso jwang empa divorce e khostwe ke yona ke di divorce tse ngata tse di khostweng ke yona ntweno Matheta ha ka bua nnete fela a itokolle le ene ska ne re bua kae ka gore moruti sina pastor Maleti bua di nnete ka no amashana o ile ngwa etsa ka sekolo sa monna mogolo Maleti se se ileng sa reitswa ke ntate Bishop ka 2012 wa bua gore no ha se nnete tabatse o tseba e le nnete ke nako eno ya gore boruti bo tswa ka nnete bo ngata ba baruti ba ntate bao ba leng active ka ke bua tjena ba tseba gore ho etsalang ka Rivers of Living Waters ba bomme ba tseba gore ha o kene fela ntho engwe le ngwe ya patalwa ba bomme go kenwa ka mmele ha o kene fela ka boruting ba ntate Bishop Zondo go patalwa ka mmele ene ntho engwe kile ka utlwa e bua ke moshanyana wa hae ke sa understand bua jwa re lla ka gore how come the partaker di tswa di feta a go sina taba gore le batho ba kena motho after 2 years ha tsamaile le ha latelwa tswa jwang a re no partakers will come and go mona ke rivers e jwale le boruti o kena fashion o makale moruti so member mamanyana ke ene ha o hlading o na le conference ai ke ena e tshwereng ka pele ha ona le link ke ene ha ona le fund ke ene le ba kena ba currently moruti patience mamabolo ke ene o ka re o fashioneng a ke a botse ba claim before ene o re fetsa itse ba bang ba tsamaile o kena jwalo o tla dula 2-3 years o le fashioneng ntse o sebetswa jwalo ntho e bohloko go bane baruti ba bo mmentate bontate ba bone banna ba bone don't exist kerekeng ya Bishop Zondo ha o ka botsa maphute wa mangata hore mosadi wa monna wa ntate mamma wa moruti mammanyana ke mang ba tla re ke mo hlela le teng kae ntate Bishop ha mo recognize I exist at all o sebetsa ka bo mme because mind, body and soul he owns them. That ntweno e fihle mo tlameleng e fele bontate emang ka mauntu ba nkutla ba di le boneno emang ka mauntu because nako e fihlile hore le boele le be banna ka malapeng a lona le tshware malapa a lona stop allowing the one on one le basadi ba lona ba sasang ka bosiu le motshare le bishop ha re wa bua fela ka molomo Bishop Zondo a lapa le o ke la Bishop Zondo ka pa ke la ke potso e kileng ka e botsa nako ngwe hantse re thulana ka diso Bishop Zondo ba tlo kena hara lapa la rona ha kena molo botso tseo kile ka le ene ka mo botsa tate Bishop ha ke ra ke a utlwisise gona le gona be se o fetola hore lena le matimona empa kere God is taking back his church. Let my people go under the Bishop Zondo, so says God. Gore batle ba serve God, not your God. Wa ha o ke wa le fifi o eleng gore o rapellwa ka di dangerous prayers ko prayer mountain ya Unitas Parkers ka mo rutweng teng ka Nigeria go etsuwa jwalo bulo ibono ha bua loka it has come to an end.
Mema Poopedi
ntate
le fokula ga go la bofelo mo baretsing ba rona ke batla go botsa so gore mo nakong ye ha o lebella ko morago go tswang teng ke ketsagalo e feng e le gore ile a etsagala ka nako e nngwe ke a tseba dingata but only one of them e leng gore ha o lebella ko morago o bone ntho tse le gore ha di etsiwe mo kerekeng ya Modimo.
Ntate okay ntate Poopedi tse ngata but for me because I was mostly responsible for the finances. That's the part where it pains me to see people mutafikile ada the millions and to go out poor like a pauper as what So when I was working closely with the bishop, I would raise the concerns here for why are people giving in the house of God yet they're getting poor. And we had this motto, when you take care of God's business, God will take care of your home. But people were getting poor and poor. Epitori Chabalala, who was working with the speed points, he came to me and said, Sisi, no, people are giving the credit cards. And I said, you cannot give with what you don't have. Maybe we should start teaching people what giving is. And Banghalimela like and I'm thinking, no, if people are getting into debt just because they want to be partakers or they want to be seen to be giving, I don't understand. That there's one thing that pains me, into where I like people bank the pension funds Kunali me Kopitor, who was giving 5,000 rand a week every Sunday without fail. Me Onash was a teacher. And then I went to her Kibubuta because I was in the finance committee after church as a secretary. We would count the hair. And every time without fail, the envelope higher tighter 5,000 rand. And then I took time. And the funny thing is, Jeff Ratlakhane, the lawyer that Bishop Zondo, came to me, the way she's giving, she's going to get into trouble because Then I asked her, what is that you are doing that makes you offer 20,000 a month, which means you must be making at least 200,000 ka kgwedi. And she didn't want to listen. And like I say, I was in fundraising, so I knew other projects that needed money. And I tried to explain to her, you can become a partaker, but you don't have to give every week. But you know what happens again in Twebutluk? You get elevated because of what you give. Okay. And then she had a one-on-one with that bishop. Today, you can't tell her anything. She lives on loans, Bomashonisa. Imagine working as a teacher for more than 40 years of your life, dedicating your life to teaching. After that, you give every week 5,000 rands to the church until to the point where you left with nothing. But you can't tell her anything because give victim ya one-on-one. So that's the part that pains me, where people are encouraged to take loans to be part of bigger things. How can you say to Maputeko, for you to be part of Vision 2020, you company onke loan? Then I realized God doesn't want you to give with what He has never blessed you with. How do you go and take a loan to give Gokereke? And one other thing that I couldn't understand, we had a strategy meeting where we needed to grow the membership of the church. And in that we were told how to activate giving. It cannot be in the house of God where we are told how to scam people. When the bishop starts preaching, the people in the front who have money need to stand up by activated giving. So only like 200 rand, and then the other people would follow. So you can see this thing is staged.
Okay.
Yeah. So it cannot be a house of God if we are scamming people for a Bishop Warrera, then activate the word. Then people who are not part of that meeting don't know why. Certain individuals, every time that they Bishop Warrera, then they're standing up, and then people will follow giving, but they don't know what it's planned.
No. Date Poopedi, le Mrs Poopedi, ke le bogetse nako a lona bagaetso mo wa letsatsi la gompieno ka dithuto tse di botlhokwa tse ile gore bagaetso ba ile go ba reditse mo nakong ya ga jana ba ka ithuta thata go le gontsi me ba bulega matlho me tswellang di dire tiro e ntle le dirang eo ka moso le ka moso bagaetso.
Ntate Modipa, re leboe, all the glory to the living God. Go bokwe Jehovah.
Thank you, Dad.
Ke lebogile Mrs Poopedi le Ntate Poopedi. Modimo a le boloke.